Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope you are feeling great at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading you find the answers from the universe that you have been looking for. Today, we'll go straight into your reading, so let's connect with your tarot cards. As always, we'll look into your energies, the energies of your person, the energies of the universe, and also reveal all the blessings coming into your life. Connecting now with your energies, let's begin. You have the Star, the Two of Cups, the Moon, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Pentacles. Your reading is absolutely spectacular, especially when it comes to love. I feel you are about to connect with the love of your life. You may be seeing this person for the very first time, and you will feel an immediate, undeniable spark. You will be deeply drawn to this person, who will, in a sense, steal your heart. Someone is coming into your life. While this person could belong to any zodiac sign, your reading specifically highlights Cancer, Sagittarius, or Scorpio. Between the two of you, a deep and powerful connection will form, one that might move forward very quickly. And although commitment may not be something you're consciously seeking right now, this person has such a strong presence and such a desire to be close to you, that the two of you are bound to align. There's something fated about this encounter, you are destined to be together. In fact, the Ten of Pentacles is a card deeply connected with home and legacy. That's why I sense that you may be building a shared future with this special person, whether it's someone new you're about to meet, or someone you already know. The Star also suggests that a surprising, possibly life-changing piece of news could be coming your way, something extremely positive and unexpected, through which this person will appear in your life. Let's explore more about this energy. Your reading radiates positivity. I sense a lot of good energy around your person, and around the relationship you either already have or are about to begin. It's possible that you and your person may go on a trip together soon, spending meaningful, quality time. If you are attracting someone new, this person comes with truly beautiful energy. I'm being told to tell you, this is summer love, a season of romance is opening up before you. This could be with someone brand new, or it might be your current relationship reigniting with warmth, passion, and emotional clarity. Whatever your situation, I feel a shift. Something exciting, something sincere, something that matches your vibrant, free-spirited nature as a Sagittarius. A connection that allows you to be yourself, while still experiencing the magic of bonding with another soul. So, let's see where this takes you, because I sense you are stepping into something powerful. Your energy feels quite intense right now, or perhaps someone else is intensely drawn to your energy. You have the Ace of Swords, excellent news is coming into your life. I feel that someone will call you to share some very, very positive news. It could be that this person tells you, hey, I just got a job abroad, let's go together. In that case, I sense a proposal might come your way, something that at first could hit you like a cold splash of water, but eventually, I feel you'll be open to accepting it. You also have the Eight of Cups. Usually, this is seen as a negative card, but in your case, it feels like you're effortlessly leaving behind the negative, without resistance. It's as if everything is finally aligning in your life. And here, you don't even have to try to forget what once hurt you, because the universe is simply rewarding you. You're stepping into a path full of surprises, full of abundance. You're going to be so busy, so deeply engaged with what's ahead, that you won't even have time to look back. Next comes the Six of Cups. You're recovering something you once lost. It might be money returning to you, and if so, it's coming back multiplied. Or perhaps, what's returning is your joy, your peace of mind, your inner calm, the emotional stability that may have slipped away. These energies are finally finding their way back to you. Someone from your past is thinking about you and wants to give you a gift, or is holding on to something you once gave them. This has even more meaning if that object you gifted was yellow in color. You also have the Three of Cups, many reasons to celebrate. I'll say it again, a very intense period is approaching. People will be reaching out to you. There will be phone calls, whether romantic offers or financial opportunities, and you will become the star of the show. Just like we saw in the first part of this reading, the star appeared, which means you are attracting positive events and uplifting people. It's likely you will meet new individuals, and some of them may even become your closest friends. Your social circle is about to grow in a beautiful way. In particular, I sense you will connect with a friend or companion under the Pisces or Scorpio sign. Scorpio especially stands out here, as Major Arcana number 13 appears in your reading. While Major Arcana typically symbolize processes, in this case we'll interpret number 13 as a person, someone significant. This card is associated with Scorpio, and it's telling me that Scorpio will play an important role in your life. It could mean a powerful new presence entering, or the closing of a chapter with someone no longer aligned with you. In some particular cases, this Major Arcana may also symbolize the end of your single life. If you've been single for a long time, something is finally concluding, and you are stepping into a new energy with someone new. Most likely, you're about to leave behind that stage of solitude, especially if a Scorpio appears. It's as if this Scorpio person carries a magnetic energy, drawing them right into your life. Alright, let's continue with your energy. You also have the Nine of Swords. There's something that's weighing on your mind. I don't know exactly what it is, but there are two scenarios here. First, you may be worrying about something beyond your control, and it's time to release that to the universe. Maybe you're someone who tends to be a perfectionist, and lately you've been having heavy, intense dreams. The thing about the Nine of Swords is that it often represents someone going to bed without having emotionally closed their day, and if the day was overwhelming, it carries into their sleep. This card gently invites you to practice rituals before bed. It doesn't matter what form they take, you can write, do yoga, meditate, or offer prayers to the universe or to God, depending on how you personally connect with the divine. What's important is that you hand over your burdens to that higher power before slipping into your dream world, so your subconscious can truly rest. You also have the Queen of Cups, and this card brings a very particular message. Someone is thinking of you and sending you warmth. It could be a mother figure, or a nurturing father who once cared deeply for you. I also see that someone under the Cancer sign is wondering where you are, why you've disappeared. Pisces too, someone from that sign may be asking, where are you? Are you alright? Why haven't I heard from you? There is someone here who is genuinely concerned about you. And if you know who this person is, maybe it's time to call them. They care deeply about you and always want what's best for you. You have the Six of Swords, which tells me that you're currently busy wrapping up past matters. When this card appears, it often symbolizes a farewell, a goodbye that feels final. It's not just the end of a chapter, it's the end of an entire book. And perhaps that book was filled with hardship, filled with pain. Now you're saying, this is it. No more. You're ready to close it, once and for all. You're choosing to move forward, seeking more fertile people, more fertile energies, more fertile ground. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if soon you consider finding refuge, maybe moving to another country, or starting some kind of resettlement or relocation process. I can't say exactly what form it takes, but this shift feels very positive for you. You also have the Ten of Wands. Right now, you are walking away from a place or a relationship where you have not been appreciated. I don't see you as someone who depends on other people's validation to feel self-worth. In fact, I feel you're already detached from needing approval to understand your own value. Still, from time to time, it's natural to want recognition, and that's okay. The Ten of Wands often represents someone who has worked and worked and worked in the same place for a very long time, without receiving a raise, without acknowledgement, or worse, being mistreated after giving their heart and soul to a cause, to a project, or to a person. This card shows that moment when you finally let go. You hand in your resignation. You declare, enough. If I'm not appreciated, if I'm not respected, then I'm going to a place where I am. And that's exactly the kind of Sagittarius strength that shines through here, brave, independent, and unwilling to stay where your spirit is not honored. You have the Nine of Pentacles, and I love this card. It speaks of an opportunity that opens your eyes wide, something that might take you by surprise. What I feel here is that you're about to land a new job, and when you see the amount they're going to pay you, your eyes will widen with amazement. You'll be pleasantly shocked by the contract you'll sign, and you'll see that the compensation is more than generous. Perhaps they'll even pay you extra for overtime, if that's relevant in your case. This card shows grapes in the background, a symbol of abundance, prosperity, and deep fertility. You'll be planting seeds in rich, rewarding soil. In fact, this card also tells me something else. Right now, you look absolutely attractive. You're exuding charm, confidence, and sensuality. I don't know what perfume you're wearing these days, but people are noticing. You pass by and don't even realize it, but some turn their heads and think, wow, that person dresses beautifully, or smells incredible. You're stimulating the senses of certain people, especially those born under Taurus or Capricorn, and that makes a lot of sense, because Taurus and Capricorn are the two signs in the tarot with the strongest sense of smell. So yes, if that resonates, you're captivating the attention of a Taurus or a Capricorn. Let's continue now with your energy. You also have the Wheel of Fortune, everything is beginning to move forward. Take a breath, relax. You've already done the hardest part of your work. Now it's time to unwind, take a break, spend a day off doing something you love, sit on the couch, watch a movie, and just allow the blessings to come to you. The Wheel of Fortune is like payday. You've already worked your 30 days, or maybe less, or more, depending on your schedule, and now comes the deposit, the transfer, the moment you see your bank account balance and say, finally. I feel abundant again. This applies especially if you're currently working, you may receive a large payment, a commission, or even a bonus. But more than anything, I feel the Wheel of Fortune is especially favorable to those who are self-employed, business owners, or independent professionals, people who have broken away from the cycle of salaried work and are now fully living as entrepreneurs. This also marks a time of massive creativity. You might be creating products, launching services, exporting what you make to other countries, selling on Amazon, or building a social media presence for your brand or organization. It feels like things are growing, expanding, leveling up. That's the power of the Wheel of Fortune. Your income is growing. Your sales are growing. Your team, your systems, your products, your services, everything is scaling, and it's all happening fast. I think you get the message. Things are about to explode, in the best possible way, into something absolutely extraordinary. You have the Five of Wands. This card simply means that you're in the middle of a struggle, you're giving it your all. Maybe you're waking up early each day, or perhaps you should start doing so, because the universe has many things waiting for you. This is the card of someone in a leadership position, a boss, a manager, someone with so much on their plate that sometimes they don't even have time to sleep. But this card is also inviting you to take a step back and disconnect from the chaos when needed. Notice the number 5, I feel like your reading is giving you a very specific message. Are you sleeping at least 5 hours a night? Maybe this doesn't apply directly to you, but from experience, I can say there are people who sleep only 2, 3, or 4 hours, and that takes a toll on both physical and mental health. Ideally, aim for 7 hours of rest, but at the very least, please get 5. Without rest, your mind and your energy can become drained and fragile. You also have the Five of Swords. This card suggests that someone may not be acting in good faith. Please, double-check everything you sign. Especially if you're a business owner, review contracts carefully. Even if you're not running a business, still pay close attention to any documents you sign, especially those involving buying or selling. The Five of Swords often reveals tricky characters, a dishonest lawyer, or someone trying to sneak in extra terms in a contract that could hurt you later on. I don't know exactly what situation this relates to, but your reading is clearly warning you, read the fine print. Now, you also have the Ace of Pentacles. This shows that a financial opportunity is on the way, a positive transfer, a new chance to monetize your skills. You are a sharp thinker when it comes to business, and that's going to pay off. Whether you're selling, buying, or negotiating something, this card promises success. Still, be very cautious, because this energy is accompanied by what feels like a vulture, a person who might try to take advantage of you or play smart at your expense. That's what your reading is highlighting. You also have the Five of Pentacles, and this confirms what was just said. Please, protect what you've worked so hard to build. Secure everything you can in your life. If you can, literally invest in protection, get insurance for your life, your home, your finances. Especially if you're the kind of person who leaves your keys inside the house or forgets things under stress, this card is asking you to plan ahead. The Five of Pentacles always points to those uncomfortable moments when you're caught off guard, often involving money. So once again, your reading says, protect yourself. Safeguard your energy. Take a spiritual cleansing bath. Surround yourself with people who bring you luck, not drain it. And if you feel bad energy around a business deal or a particular person, please keep your distance. It could be a scam, or some kind of deception. You also have the Page of Cups. A suitor is showing up in your reading. Let's take a closer look at this person and clarify whether or not they are trustworthy, because they appear right next to the Five of Pentacles. When the Page of Cups is paired with the Five of Pentacles, it can sometimes mean someone who is trying to take advantage of your money, or someone who is interested in you for convenience, not for genuine love. But let's not judge too quickly. The Page of Cups deserves a chance, because every love begins as something small. There's always a risk of misjudging someone too soon. Maybe you go on a first date, and right away you dismiss the person because of something you noticed. But this reading is telling me that someone may deserve a second chance, a second date, or at least the opportunity to explain something that happened. So let's dig deeper. What's really going on with this Page of Cups? The Four of Wands appears, and your reading says it's much better than it first seemed. Much better. In fact, things might develop much faster than you initially imagined. Let's keep going. Now you have the Magician, which is an extremely positive card. It transforms the energy completely. The Page of Cups is showing up here as a love that manifests. A love that brings miracles. A love that brings gifts. Together, these two cards shift the entire tone of your reading. It's possible that you're going to meet someone who, like many relationships, starts out slowly. But this connection has the potential to grow into something serious, a commitment, a wedding, a shared life. I feel you two will manifest many blessings together. And that makes me very happy for you, because I feel like you're on the edge of a major transformation in your love life. Let's continue. You have the King of Cups. This tells me that you are ready for love. Then comes the Ace of Wands. A leap of faith is ahead. You also have the High Priestess. Your intuition is beginning to guide you toward this new person. This reading feels especially important if you've been single for a long time, because now your intuition is softly whispering, this is the right one. Not only that, you may begin to notice signs and synchronicities guiding you toward this connection. So your reading says, listen to your intuition. It is leading you to a new beginning, very likely, a new beginning in love. And that concludes your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these beautiful messages from the cards. For now, we are closing your reading. If you enjoyed this message, you can click the like button, and you're always welcome to subscribe to this channel. We are wrapping up your video now. I hope you have a wonderful day filled with success, with blessings, and of course, we'll be seeing each other again in your next reading.